Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dal, and the first season of Dragonflight content kicked off earlier this week with the opening of a brand new raid, a new set of Mythic Plus dungeons, and Season 1 of PvP. And already we got a brand new announcement regarding future updates of this expansion. Patch 10.0.5 has been officially confirmed in a brand new blue post, which means that it should be ready for testing soon, set to hit the PTR realms sometime over the next few weeks. This update features even more major upcoming class changes, like revamps to talent trees for classes like druids, and even more updates for priests, paladins, hunters, and more. We also learned of a new upcoming feature set to release with this new update, with players getting the chance of earning new mounts, transmog, and other unique cosmetics with the newly announced addition of a trading post, which got a lot in the community initially excited. In today's video, I want to go over all of the major highlights and features coming to a future update of patch 10.0.5, set to hit PTR very soon. But right before that, most of you guys watching these videos are still not subscribed. However, the more of you remind, the more of you do. So let's keep it going. Subscribe to the channel as well as hit the bell if you're watching these videos anyway, especially if you're looking to get regular class and content updates for all the future Dragonflight builds. In this new announcement, we got updates to a variety of classes, with the first build focusing on changes to druids, hunters, monks, and priests set to receive some of the biggest updates. There's a good chance that this list is by no means final, and rather just a glimpse at some of the upcoming updates, with even more yet to come over the next few weeks on the PTR realms. I plan on taking a much closer look at all of these upcoming changes once the public realms are ready for testing, but for now, I want to go over some of the biggest highlights announced so far. First, we have druids who are seeing revamps to their talent trees, starting with the class tree, which saw a lot of feedback during its evolution on the Dragonflight Alpha and Beta. One primary concern has been the cost of certain talent nodes, and the requirements to invest serious amount of points when unlocking some of the strongest class utility, leading to less optimization and overall talent choices. This new tree will feature less point investment required when unlocking some of the key gameplay features, and offers new ways of altering existing abilities, like new modifiers for Typhoon to increase its effectiveness or reduce its overall cooldown. Feral Druid is also seeing updates where key abilities like Survival of Instincts are much easier to reach, giving druids less of a choice between better damage or survivability, as well as adjustments to their AoE output, where Ferocious Bite builds can be a bit more competitive. Also, we see an increase to the amount of connections between talent choices for better flexibility. Balanced druids are set to receive a variety of updates, starting with better placement of Solar Beam to make this talent choice less of a DPS loss in endgame content, and creating even more connections between talent nodes and enhancing the output of arcane spells like Starfire. Then we have the Guardian Druid, which is seeing even more optimizations and new gameplay options, with exciting talents like Thorns of Iron, causing Iron Fur to expel physical damage onto nearby enemies, or Raise, causing the Druid to strike with the might of Ursoc to all before them for a large amount of damage, with this ability set to replace Maul and allow for much better AoE capabilities. But besides Druid updates, we also see upcoming changes to Marksmanship Hunters, where certain talents like Double Tap are set to be removed going forward, a change which will likely see a lot of feedback once Hunters are ready for testing on the PTR realms. Mistweaver Monks regain their Legion artifact ability, which provides healing mists to nearby allies, and this talent is currently set to replace Shadowlands' Bone Dust Brew ability, but this is still subject to changes. Mistweavers can also tap into the Pandaren knowledge of their ancient threat, the Shah, with the Lesson of Despair, increasing your critical strike chance while your monk is healthy, or Lesson of Fear, reducing all damage taken by a flat amount, which looks like a significant improvement to defensive capabilities, and the Lesson of Anchor, increasing all damage and healing you deal periodically. Paladins are also seeing updates to the Blessing of Winter from the Blessings of Seasons ability, which will now instead provide mana regeneration to you or a nearby ally every few seconds, which will likely give it even more PvE capabilities. Discipline Priests are also going through a ton of new updates, with damage and mana adjustments to a variety of spells and abilities. But we also see key defensives like Pain Suppression gaining potentially a second charge if you talent with some of the new options. And Affliction Warlocks are set to regain the original design of the Soul Swap ability, which will now again allow them to copy their existing damage over time effects and exhale them onto a nearby target. A powerful spell which lets you foster your dots to the highest effectiveness and then spread them accordingly to establish better pressure over time, especially valuable in key situations like PvP combat. Besides new upcoming class changes, this update also brings with it a myriad of new features, like the ability to transmogrify into items of white or gray quality, a feature which was originally promised to be available during the testing of Dragonflight beta, as well as the ability to apply weapon illusions to artifact weapons of Legion, another feature which was available for testing on the Dragonflight beta very briefly, but at the time was not quite ready for the official release. And finally, we have the Trading Post, announced earlier this week. Trading Post will offer a set of traders positioned near the Mage District in Stormwind or near Gromosh Hold in Orgrimmar. These traders will offer unique cosmetic items, toys, mounts, and other collectibles on a monthly rotation, with ways of purchasing these items through in-game activities. Currently, certain store items like mounts, unique new armors, and even weapon models, as well as brand new things like Sentinel Transmog and the Sentinel mount, are planned to debut with the release of the Trading Post. This is what we know of the Trading Post so far. Once a month, all players with an active subscription are set to receive a new currency of 500 Traders Tender, with the ability to earn 500 more by completing in-game activities in the Traveler's Log. Anything from participating in open world content, instances like dungeons and raids, holiday events, PvP, questing, pet battles, professions, and even simple acts like resurrecting other players who are falling in combat. All of these activities can help you earn even more Traders Tender, which can be traded for some of the cosmetic items on these vendors. And these vendors will have items that are rotating every single month. Over the next few weeks, we should see the PTR servers come back online to test this feature in greater detail, but the early reception to this has been overwhelmingly positive by the general community. The early data mining suggests that a lot of these items are pretty high quality and could have easily made it onto the Blizzard store, but instead they are rewards that you can earn through in-game activities, rewarding players to keep the subscription running month after month instead. But of course, we will know even more details once this is fully available for testing over on the PTR realms. And for now, that's going to be everything we have so far regarding some of the new upcoming content, features, and updates for the patch 10.0.5 set to hit PTR hopefully very soon. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about some of the upcoming class changes for priests, paladins, druids, and monks? And do you have any concerns about the direction some of these classes are heading going forward? Also, what are your thoughts about the upcoming features like transmogging common items or being able to transmog the enchant of your artifact weapon, and the upcoming feature of the Trading Post? Are you excited about the Trading Post, or are you concerned about the potential direction that it could go going forward? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. As per usual, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, in the description of every single live stream and video, we have a link to our Discord community channel. Probably the best place to reach out to me directly in case you want to let me know what you thought about this video, or discuss with the other members of the community what you think about the upcoming changes. Join our Discord to become part of the community. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.